Hello students, in this video of classes as basis of computation, we will be talking about a very important programming concept known as OOP, that is Object Oriented Programming. OOP is a widely used concept and almost all modern languages follow OOP principle. Now let us discuss about what object-oriented programming is. The object-oriented programming refers to the languages that uses objects in programming. The primary purpose of OOPS is to increase the flexibility and maintainability of the programs. So, my dear students, object-oriented programming is a programming style associated with the concepts of objects, classes, and some other concepts like inheritance, abstraction, polymorphism, encapsulation, etc. When we study some languages like C++, Java, Python, we get introduced to the concept of classes and in no time to the concept of objects, as everything in object-oriented programming revolves around the concept of objects and classes. So let us get started with the concept of class and objects in my upcoming video by taking a common example of a dog which will be treated as an object, and throughout taking this example I'll explain you the further principles of object-oriented programming. Those are abstraction, inheritance and so on. So students, let us learn about the concept of class and object. A class is a design or a blueprint of an object which defines its core properties, and in programming language we call these core properties as variables, and it defines the behavior of an object, and in programming language we call this behavior as functions. And my dear students, a class is a logical identity, means its existence is not physical, it is in fiction. And what about object? Object, it is an entity or item that is living or non-living. It is a physical identity. Means what is the difference between class and object? We can say that class is a logical entity which does not have a physical existence, whereas an object has a physical existence, and an object is a part of a class. This concept of object is a part of the class which I am telling you will be clear in your next example which I am going to share with you to make you people understand what a class is and how can we say that object is a part of a class. See the example to make you people understand the concept of object and classes. Here we are taking the class name dog. In general, we say that dog is a class. And here, dogs can be of number of categories they fall into, like German Shepherd, Bulldog. As German Shepherd and Bulldog are the categories or are the kinds of the dog, therefore we say that German Shepherd and Bulldog belong to the category of dogs. In the same way, we can say that objects are the part of the classes. And I have told you earlier that every class and their objects possess some behavior and characteristics. Those characteristics are referred to as variables in programming language, and behavior is referred to as functions in programming language. So here we can say that breed, size, color, age are the name of the variables that belong to the objects German Shepherd and Bulldog. And what a dog does means what are the activity or what is the behavior of the dog can be represented as the function in programming language, and these are eat, run and name. So concluding this example, I say that here breed, size, color, age are the variable names that belong to the object of dog class, and eat, run, name are the functions that belong to the objects of the dog class. So here object 1 is one object of dog and object 2 is the object 2 of the dog class. Means we can say that object 1 is German Shepherd and object 2 is Bulldog, and each variable is having their different features, like object 1 is having the breed German Shepherd, size large, color white and grey, age 6 years. Similar manner, object 2 has different features like breed is Bulldog, size is large, color is light grey and age is 5 years. But both the objects share a common behavior, and this is eat, run, name. Thank you students. I hope you enjoyed this lecture of the introduction to the concepts of objects and classes. Stay tuned for the upcoming lectures. Thank you.